Hi Lexi, thank you for sending in your question tonight to SnapMath. So what we're doing here is we want to find the graph and all the points on the graph of this hyperbola. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this and change it into standard form, and to do that we're going to complete the squares. So we're going to say that 16y squared plus 64y plus blank, and then plus negative x squared plus 2x plus blank is equal to, and I'm bringing this over here, it'll be equal to negative 30 or 63. So then we're going to take this out, and then it's y squared plus 4y, and then what goes in here is going to be 4. So we can say that this is y plus 2 squared. And then I'm going to factor out a negative 1 out of this one, and that's going to be x squared minus 2x, and then I'm going to plus 1. And this is going to be x squared minus 1. And then we have negative 36 or 63 over here, I'm sorry again. And then it's going to be 16 times 4. We added that to this side. So we're going to say plus 64. And then it's going to be negative 1 times 1. And we added a negative 1. So we're going to add a negative 1 over here. So this is where the problem comes in. So we have 16x plus, or I'm sorry, y plus 4 squared minus x minus 1 squared equals 0. And that doesn't look like our standard form for hyperbolas, but you know, this is actually going to be, we're going to still find the graph of this. This is actually called a degenerate hyperbola. So to do this, we're going to actually factor this using the difference of two squares, where this is the first square and the square root of that is actually 4y plus 4. And then the minus, we'll do the minus first. The square root of that is just x minus 1. So that, and then it's going to be times the square root of the first one, and then plus this time. So it's the same thing as the difference of two squares. So that's what, this is all still equal to 0. And we're going to use our rule of, if this is equal to 0, the whole thing equals to 0, or if this is equal to 0, the whole thing equals 0. So we're going to solve this individually, these two things individually, for them being equal to 0. So 4y plus 4 minus x minus 1 equals 0. So that is going to be 4y plus 16 minus x plus 1 equals 0. Then it's going to be equal to 4y x minus 17, and then divide both sides by y. That's over 4. So this is going to be part of our graph right here. This line right here is going to be part of our graph. And we're going to do the other one as well. So it's 4y plus 4 plus x minus 1 equals 0. Then it's the same thing, 4y plus 16 plus x, and now this is going to be minus 1 this time, equals 0. So it's 4y equals negative x this time, and then minus 15, and then divide both sides by 4, and then that's our other line that we're going to graph. So negative 4 is right here, and there's one point about a quarter above it.